Okay, so here I am right now. We're gonna talk about who and being back now, common though. We're gonna talk about what's going on with WWE right now, huh? No way, shape or form for this guy to be too much of an expert on what's going on with WWE. Coming up on SummerSlam, huh, this weekend. Trying to get in what's been going on enough to watch it and not any videos for a while. Jeez, so much. And my newsworthy, are you going on Brock Lesnar's beating on the former Universal Champion Seth Rollins? And he's taking a lot now, putting the personal stuff outside the story aside. In the story, he's supposed to be this hot underdog that you make Seth Rollins to be. He's never really the person that I kind of picked out the Shield as my favorite. Never really. I probably just went along with the ride. You know, I try to pretend to be in character with the wrestlers, but my pastime and my own crazy life. When they're heel, I'm mostly heel or not, and I'm usually baby face when they're heel. You know, and I try to give real life examples, but and usually on the other side, I'm probably the heel when they baby face, or I'm that way when they're that way, whichever way it goes. So depending on the person I might like at any given period, you know, any time in the year, you know. It depends on any time in life, you know, whatever it is. I be right along with them in the whole run and what they do in their character. Like theater anyway, it's how it's supposed to be. You switch on and off playing the protagonist and the antagonist. That's how it goes. You know, the antagonist is usually the one, depending on how they are. They're usually misunderstood or whatever. It's just stacked against them and pound on them for life, you know. And that's the worst kind of antagonist I hate because I think should be the protagonist in the story. But you get these do good and ass, you know, protagonists who they say if they're down the world and they do this sneaky stuff and they just get whitewashed and they do whatever they want to do because it's them, you know. Those are usually ones I don't have a favorite because I go for something that's more real that I can relate to. Not this sucky stuff they expect you to eat crap up in, like mayonnaise on your bread, you know. Like, this is good for you. Why can't you take this? You know? And I'm like, I don't want it. I don't like mayonnaise. Maybe I like sandwich bread on my sandwich or I eat my sandwich. Okay? I like to eat mine with Hillman's. Maybe I don't like Kraft mayonnaise, you know? And if I have to put in my tuna, I just put pickle relish on it, you know, and sandwich bread, Hillman's or something, or some side dressing to make the tuna real spiffy and stuff that I want to eat it. Because that's usually how I like to eat it. And one day I'm gonna make my tuna though a year, my own tuna around the house, you know, my house rather. um, you know, back to what I was saying the story. I hear nothing going around on about the food and about tuna and everything like that. Um, yeah, so WWE, hmm, they have that news where, but Brock Lesnar would never be the underdog because he's just that too big up for that. Love him or hate him, he's just too tactful big up for that. And you just see that I can't stand it through in a funny way, but he just comes how he draws, where he comes out, gets a big pop, despite being the antagonist of the story. And he comes out, he's just laughs and chalks up at the crowd, going, and he just don't care. He just don't give a damn. He just doesn't really care. He's just there. He's just gonna mostly collect the paycheck and bring in the big bucks. That's just what he's gonna do. We have Paul Heyman behind him, you know. And it's okay to have Brock Lesnar have been there, but now you had me fooled because I thought that he was gonna be going to UFC this year, and he's still at WWE where he could be UFC style. Not that he has to explain anything to me or anybody else. He's just there in WWE and he wants to be the champion and prove he be the WWE Universal you know, UFC heavyweight champion secondly at the same time. Whatever it is that Paul Heyman said, tried to do. And one of those promos on Raw at one point. It's not about review. This is a refresher for me to talk about, even though you of what I don't catch up with wrestling, because I wasn't hired under a Raw. I just chose not to do this channel for a specific time for a minute. That I have to come back. Because I can see after all of the videos I did earlier today that it needed to happen. The return needed to happen because somebody wants to call you out. Every time, you know the saying, every time I want to leave, they pull me back in. And I get pulled back in. It's kind of almost like the mafia or the mob. Except I'm not in it because don't want to be whacked. Not good fellas. Don't want to be whacked. I'm going to end up talking that movie to be on this platform sooner or later. Just a feel now with the ass. I don't care. But I'm not looking on ever online. But anyway, yeah, they pull me back in. And I don't want to be back in. And I'm back in again. Somehow, someway, I'm back in. Yep. But you're not going to get rid of me now after so many other times after I left and said I wasn't coming back. And I was be done with the channel, or done with all this on here. And I'm back again every single time. And that's usually what happens. That's how this platform will get you. And that's how YouTube is. But yeah. But Seth Rollins won't get the Universal Champion. We don't know. I don't know that though. I have to tune in. So that's one of newsworthy things. And what else would happen in Raw and WWE? Later, I get behind it. If not, there's Becky Lynch and there's Natalya. But I don't know if I want to see Becky Lynch and Natalya in the match with each other for the championship. They're just giving her a run because she had won for the last time when she was women's champion with SmackDown. And it's been a while, and they want to probably give her that run anyway because it's in Canada. I don't think there's no screwdriver, nothing in Canada with Natalya. It's just a clean finish where Becky Lynch is coming out on top again. We'll see what happens. There's many things that happen. And Goldberg being back to face Dolph Ziggler. I wouldn't have picked this, but I guess they needed to prove that Goldberg got more run. Why couldn't he just go against anybody else? I couldn't think, unless it's The Undertaker, anybody else. Because it's going to be the same thing again. Because every single time it has to be 50-50, 50-50. And the redundancy of that and that 50-50 booking, we don't want to go into that because I know this should already be done with that already. Because Undertaker had to lose a match to Brock Lesnar. He had to come back and clean that record and Brock Lesnar lose a match against him. Same thing with Roman Reigns before. And like to do things in twos ever since Shawn Michaels went up against The Undertaker twice at 2 WrestleManias. And the first time he didn't succeed, and the second time he didn't succeed, and then after Shawn Michaels going back, to just, being mostly at home or just doing shows and projects. And Shawn Michaels, hey, y'all don't even this Dolph Ziggler. He makes his sporadic returns and just comes back for reunions and shows and pay-per-views and comes back for Saudi Arabia matches and stuff. Good. But he could still go. For being on HBK, he could kick the sweet chin music and he do it nobody else. And that's what he could do. Like Triple H, when he calls himself semi-retirement, he come back whatever he wants to. But I don't know, Triple H is free to be done. We don't know that because he's the only person that can say it. Like The Undertaker. Who came up with the idea and they thought The Undertaker was retired? Because he didn't say he was retired. We just get out because he hang his head up in the ring and that was it. But like Goldberg has to have one more match before he hangs it up for his career and he'd be on the Hall of Fame. We don't say when Undertaker's in there and Goldberg could be in there too. And I did get the news about Hardy Race, so. Rest in peace to the Hall of Famer Hardy Race. Legend, been around so many years, 30, since before I even got into wrestling in the first place and started looking at it. I looked at it in the late 80s with Curly O'Neill, the mid 90s, and man, before you looked at it in late 90s, 2000s to now. I was looking at it with Curly or whatever, That's Hardy Race right there. But anyway, yeah, there's some stuff in WWE in the news and keep up with all that because I've been away for a while. Who else can I think of? Oh yeah, women's tag team champions. So Alexa Bliss, my favorite on this channel because I'll talk about her to the moon. My crush. And somebody tried to pose as her. I think it was a fake account. You had me going and getting an Amazon gift card for you, but you told get Netflix a card, and you got mad because that's that, and you wanted me to get that, and I got a Subway card for you. But hey, I didn't get it for you anyway because if I knew an email address and get it to you, you would have got it anyways. It would have been mailed to you. So I was really getting it for myself because now, hey, I could look at Netflix on the Netflix card, all that content, and by the time that card runs out, I can't put no more money to it. If I need more money to it, I guess I won't have Netflix anymore. Until I'm in my account for get my Netflix back. And it happened. It happened before when I was in a room in this house. It happened again. And I could take that because I'm more mature than that I've been in the past. Same thing with my Subway card. Now, I got a Subway card, and I have $5 and I can get some Subway time to come in and say you want some Subway. That I get my Subway card and get something with it. $5, get meatball meal and everything on, no cheese. Fine, I can do that. That's fine by me. And I can live on. Ain't the end of the world if I use up all my cards. Except maybe my PayPal, I put money on there for the things. That's it. But I'll live. Somehow I'll survive. Yeah. Like Gloria Gaynor, I will survive. That's what I'll do. Yeah, so they won them off the Iconics. And some might have the Iconics as their favorite. They might like the Iconics and they're their favorite. But me personally, I don't care for them. They're alright. I ain't gonna like them little annoying little chipmunks. Unless the Bliss was backstage one time, Nikki calls and everybody thought, and still thinking now, the jury's still out, that Alexa Bliss is using Nikki Cross to get ahead, using her. And then try to use her to try to get the SmackDown Women's Championship and it didn't really work out. They're using the try to get Women's Championship for it, but it didn't work out. But that, So they just had the tag team. I knew that happened sooner or later because Alexa Bliss, you probably could go with our championship, even tag team one, and have this talk show segment more with the Bliss. But you probably have it where you have in the story you get favors, where they create a story for you to have a talk show championship, just so you can have a championship. But she don't seem to be the person to go without a championship for too long. No. You have to be on top and have to have something to make you more relevant than what you already are. Nothing wrong with that. And happy birthday to you anyways. It's your birthday and somebody else in my family I know birthday. Happy birthday to her too as well. Yeah. Like I said, two things same time, the same meaning. Two in as well. But happy birthday to her as well. Yeah. To her as well. Yeah. Anyway, because both Leos, but whatever. But anyway, though, like I said, though, and them Leos said that should be mad at me when I'm saying, "Oh, you took me out for a food, and I'll block you." But you know what? Block me then. Really, I don't think if it's the real her or not. But I'm not a miracle worker. I can't pull up $100 out of my ass to put my gift card for you for Amazon gift card because I started looking dumbfounded last night. If I go to Walgreens, out where somebody I know at they live, and I start getting $100 gift card, you're gonna have to put $100 on it. You're gonna have to put that amount of money on it for that gift card. You ain't got the money for it. The type of money on the type of card, you have to put that money on that card. So if you have a $50 gift card, you gotta put $50 on it. You can't be slick. And if you're gonna get $25 gift card, you're gonna have to put $25 on it. Same thing for 20, for 15. And I could have managed that. Nah. The same thing for 10. I probably could have managed that because I had two $5 last night. But I didn't want to get two $5 away. I want to keep one $5 for me in case I want a little something to eat for something. I didn't want to go flat broke. There's nothing I'm entirely rich because I'm in school online. I mean, I'm not rich. It's not that I'm entirely broke. I'm just not rich like that yet until I get my degree, and everything. Because you let it fool you that I have 5 laptops up here. One, I know I didn't take care of the other 3. Well, I have 2 laptops up in here. HD TV. But the TV in the room is because wrestling stopped being on regular TV 10 years ago. 10 years ago. In 2010, in the fall, 2 months from now, the brand SmackDown, before SmackDown Live, it stopped becoming on Sci-Fi Network, I believe, on cable. So I just had to watch wrestling on cable because I didn't want to go in anybody else's room or anything in my place and look at wrestling on their TV or another room. I only would look at it in my room mostly. So that's the reason why I got the HD TV, because I have a cable hookup. I go get wrestling on cable. Duh. But doesn't mean I'm entirely rich either. I came upon that upon favor for paying most of my dues and paying up for I need to take care of some personal business in my place. Mind your business. I had to do that. And just like with my computers, shoot, because stuff happens in life. Man, sometimes you can't keep a power cord for too long. You have not to get another power cord from a Chromebook. And I'm on this one right now, too. It's going wider. And if you're going to do anything, do it big or go home. Go big or go home. That's how it goes. Yep. Speaking of my Las Vegas trip, and some people who make bad choices, they're dust. They can't come with me between this year and next year until they get themselves straight. That's all it is. And you know who you are. You know who you are. So I don't gotta say no names. I even gotta put you on blast, put your name out in the street. You know who you are. But I'm really amazed they be tag team champions. And you see the Icons acting crazy and throwing a tantrum at the ref. And the ref was saying, yeah, that's it, you're out. It was holding him. And Lex was saying, you learn the match. What can you do? You're not women's tag team champions anymore. This is a big reason why. But I know personally why. Because it was Alexa's birthday for this day. So they probably said backstage, and Vince McMahon probably said backstage, but you know what? Let's give her a win. Let's have her have the tag team championship. Anytime anybody's a film, even on social media, to come this, so she would say that all that heat she get. I was one that didn't give all the eat, and I was giving all good compliments because I like her anyway. They said, Vince was saying, aha. We're gonna make you not like her even more. We're gonna make you hate her even more. I just can't stand her. Let's have a championship. Wow, yes, let's do it. You don't like her either. Too bad, But most of y'all like her, so let's get her a championship. She's getting over good. Now all is divided. One side don't like her, the other side don't. The other side do. It's like the Twix commercials. Try both. Pick a side. You like the right Twix or you like the left Twix. The right Twix usually has the peanut, the caramel that's clothed in chocolate. The other Twix on the left has the chocolate that's bathed in chocolate. Remember them commercials, them ads? I'm gonna bring up in a minute. Try both. Pick a side. Y'all want the Icons as tag team champions. We all did want that in mind. You didn't want Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to be it. You want Alexa Bliss to do her talk show segment of Moment of Bliss, and you were supposed to be comfortable with that. Well, she'd be tag team champions with doing her talk show segment Moment of Bliss. And probably this Monday, Probably did. And you just had a problem with her being, hey, you had a problem with her being tag team champions with Nikki Cross. But hey, things might happen. Story develop, and it might be for what is their names? Kerry Sane and that's a group of their names and Oscar. I used to call her Asuka in the past. Asuka, Oscar, because the S been signed like that. Oscar, where they might be tag team champion. Probably not right away. If so, that'd be the shortest reign that Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross will ever have. That'd be the shortest reign ever. If they pull that. It's probably not really like because they're probably cheating, win and get over some sneak game they might do. You never know. But yeah, that other account, that fake account from online from Twitter, and they might make it seem like she was the real Alexa Bliss. And I was getting her calls because for one, Alexa Bliss ain't gonna psych you need anything from me, get called except for a happy birthday and maybe some smile cake card, the little emojis on Twitter. But she's not really gonna need a gift card from me. Unless if I want to do that, but she's not gonna keep telling me, oh, you need a gift card, you need to do that, I'm gonna block you, you need a gift card. She's gonna act like that. I don't think so. She had too much time on here in matches and live show events, which they only show all the time online. Anyway, to even be doing any petty crap like that. She's got time for that nonsense, and blocking me and everything like that. Because she's been her, and plus, she's going to ignore some of the stuff that she's going to read and get anyways. She don't have time for all that. What time would she have for all that? You know what she does for a living. You know she's a professional wrestler, right? So she's not going to have time for that. And she's working for a company that's questionable with the booking decisions and choices, and they're supposed to be the evil of all the promotions, like crazy stuff going backstage with the wrestlers and the management and all that, while they do the wrestlers, and they don't get no health care, nothing for them. So if something goes on with them, it's just on them to go see the doctor or whatever. There's no benefits. Look, now I told Tyrone G, me, if you get involved in it, you get involved in WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, fine. That's so be it. But just know you got your own insurance. You got Blue Cross Blue Shield. You tell them right here, it's an independent contractor. You tell Vince McMahon them, you say, hey, I got my own thing going. So, if you ain't giving me nothing for healthcare and there's no union with you guys, it ain't gonna bother me. Ain't no stin off my ain't no check. Ain't no shit on me right now on my back. That's okay because I'm gonna take care of my health myself. I ain't gonna necessarily need your help. But you would know me if it's a regular company. If you're gonna be working for them, you're gonna be getting injured most times, not putting it out in the air, and certain stuff happens, dangerous and everything. It's like somebody told me in my family. But I look at it like this way. You put your actions and your words to actions. So the greatest thing probably about being a wrestler, aside from the craziest thing about being on the road 24/7, not seeing your family, not that many days, in the family you've been born from, you came from, and the family that you have your own with your significant other, you won't see both them families all the time because you're on the road a lot and different things, and relationships form, friendships form, and it could be some cheating or something, wrestlers getting with other wrestlers because they be so close to each other. They end up start falling for each other and liking each other, whatever. And that's what end up happening. You create a bond, then you like with anything. Can't really go along with that with literature, with books and stuff, because writers don't really exactly look with other writers. But that's how that goes. Yep. And that's how it is, anyways. That's how it usually goes. Yep. And we all know that, and so that's how it goes. But in championships and wins and whatnot, the highs and lows of that, and people be on the road nonstop doing live show events, you don't know. Anybody just be doing and everything. But that's just how it is mostly. And it's crazy. So and she's in champion, she ain't got time to deal with all that nonsense. That's probably like the same person that try to get money for anybody. I'm tired of 9 o'clock. That's usually what happens. Maybe where you at, if it's New York, New Jersey, wherever, an hour ahead is probably 10 where you're at. Or somewhere else probably 8 something if you're somewhere else behind. For sure, it's 10 o'clock or whatever. At different time zones and stuff. And it probably be morning somewhere you at, but earlier it's probably evening during the day. But where I'm at, if you Midwest, if I south side Chicago, it's 9 o'clock right now. The very Central Standard Time, Mountain Pacific, or whatever you want to call it here. That's what it is. It's like 9:03 right now. Pacific, And yeah. So they're champions now. So I guess they be tag team champions. They call themselves Bliss Fits. Nikki Fox came up there. Who are Bliss Fits and fans? Wouldn't be fun something Alexa Bliss was one day when she's on the protagonist side fully that she started racing at these fans like this more and more, like she been teasing that, but she would do anyway as a baddie. She knows she got some fans like me drawn out there. And it's sweet as I seen her in the wall and she's waving at my fan camera. She's like, she was real nice with it, you know. That's what she was. And she can't be nice like that in the middle of the story. I just like go to a live event and I see her up close and I gotta do it because she's my favorite. And I see her up close and she be in the ring with Nikki Cross or whatever in the ring. And I'm like, yeah, yes, yes. Like, come on. And she'd be looking back like, she'd be like, okay. And I'd be nervous. Like Alexa Bliss is probably nodding me like, Tyrone G like, oh, he's cheering me. Hi, hi. Okay. And she probably wave back at me and be like, hey. And then Michael, one of my cousins will probably be saying that she just waved back at you. Like, yeah, I know. I have a sign put up or something like I put a sign up and say, I came for Alexa Bliss or something or I her or something like that. She ready me and smile like and I go a week in the eye, that's probably she'll do. If I get a fan answer, she'd probably say, oh yeah, you were one of them fans that was, putting up your sign and was waving back up at me at an event before. What's your name? And I'd be nervous as hell because I didn't close to posted with wrestlers yet. Not getting where they at. In person and everything. But for them to be tag team champions, that's something though. I wouldn't even big for them for that, but we'll see. Now as far as Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton go, now that World Championship, we don't know what will happen. I don't plan to deal what will happen anyway either. We don't know what will happen. All I can say is I just have to tune in and just see and watch what will happen. I was looking outside and anybody be back. It's really crazy because one hand Randy Orton gets like, oh, you just got to know Kofi Kingston. Would you want to even write that? Not say Vince McMahon, don't write that Randy Orton just not be champion for a minute. Because I emphatic speech, I got and watched an emphatic speech with Kofi Kingston and the video footage about him saying, yeah, he worked for all the people involved and, anything happen, you can achieve it and stuff he was saying verbatim, and saying how he used his power, he used what he'd do when he get ahead to, lift people up. That's what power positivity, like New Day and everything. But I was saying you would want to be separated apart from New Day because you don't want to just be a champion and going around still flipping the pancakes and shaking your ass like Randy Orton was saying. The only importance of Randy Orton for that promo a couple of weeks prior, he said, yeah, I was champion all the time. I did you favors. You weren't ready back then yet, And hey, I gave her that app by being strong and go forward and everything. But yeah, that's okay. He did do that. Randy Orton did do that and props for that. But in the middle of it, he did have these anger management issues and attitude issues, and all that stuff. And that's what he did, you know. And he still had to work on the kinks of all that. And, he would hold people down. Some wrestlers who remain to be nameless who aren't in the company anymore because he snitched up on them. It was probably between him and John Cena that did that. If John Cena did it, it probably was for a reason to justify. Randy Orton, I don't know about that initially because I wasn't really there. None of that, but I'm just probably just saying only what I've read about and speculate. I don't know. And, Kofi Keegan said he left people up. Yeah. If anyone said before this, or I ain't get anywhere just by flipping pancakes and shaking my ass. Nope. And true, he didn't. Yeah. He did it by kicking. But that's what Kofi is saying. Well, come on and try it. Before he could finish the sentence. And that's what happened. Now it's on SmackDown Live like 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah. And some form of spectrum, even, Margo and not the one commentators, his family, yeah. Bisexual lost his father too. These two. But other than somebody too, who was like kind of like almost like him in family and she used to come over all the time, but we ain't saying I don't want people but I respect the privacy of their family. I'm gonna say it happens at times, but we all, we get through it a while, but in our own way where you need to. and I open up anybody else. I'm saying, But I'm just saying that because you gotta look after people and that. But that's how that goes. But yeah, but virtually, that's all that happened WWE because I wouldn't hide nothing on Rock. But Kofi Kingston, I think, would still go on and be heavyweight champion. Randy Orton just won't be. He'll try to be, but won't. He's been champion many times, and everything. He doesn't like being the protagonist in the story. He likes being the antagonist. He likes portraying the villain. And you gotta snuff out the villain, you're like the hero or something. Either that or you have to Bray Wyatt, being the Wyatt family, and turned on him. And they had that match, and everything. That might have been the Randy Orton. I might have liked it. It was corny as hell, but after this, he might go back and be somebody a year and be a tweener, just somebody or whatever, to just attitude or whatever. I don't really care because I'm so over Randy Orton. He's overrated. No offense, I'm so over him. And overrated doesn't mean that necessarily a bad thing to be overrated. It just means that, he just had a lot of runs, and now you just gotta put other people over, and that's why you're doing Kofi Kingston. He can't win them all. So all right, fine. And I know Alexa Bliss had the tag team championship with Nikki Cross, because I know Vince McMahon probably said, all right, let's give her a championship tag with Nikki Cross because it's her birthday in a couple of days. That's probably why. You didn't want her to not have anything much because it's her birthday. She would still been all right and going out with the people of her wrestlers and everything, and fans giving us a minute event. Like I missed out earlier again because I didn't have a chance to. And usually was at a cricket store too. A meet and greet about 4. And one day I'm going to go to one of them and meet her in person one day and get a selfie with her. One day I'm going to get a selfie with her. And one day, the selfie with her at the meet and greets, I'm going to do a Q&A and see her there at Q&A and ask questions properly. And nobody won't be so the same because she got answered like a zillion times. Like how she came up WWE and everything like that. Or she ever met Vince McMahon. She told them, from what I've seen on this platform so many times, like how she met him, how it was awkward, and she was like, yes, Mr. McMahon, all that, and said, like I'm putting Hickey on. He's like, does I look all right? And then she said, yeah, my head, because she told that story a lot of times when I seen it on here. And I don't really want to ask her the same thing. You got to be programmed to ask her over and over and over and over and over again. I want to ask her something a little bit more relevant. That's what I want to do. Like how she pull off her character so good. Like in the ring. And then, maybe that's the question she's been asked more times though too, but not as much. So she probably managed that, and just meet her in person, and actually probably just go on now and doing some lunch with her, probably dating her at one point. But that fake account made me think it was the closest thing to her, because again, all those, texts saying, "Oh, we'll meet one day" or something like that. I'll plan out a dinner, and you want to date me, and you'll hear my voice once I get the car. I was like, man, I want to hear her voice anyway one day, regardless, because I can hear her voice either way if I see her. So big deal. It'd just be nice to get it from a car, right? And I was falling for that. But anybody would want to make you jump through hoops for that. No. Anybody wouldn't want to make you jump through hoops for that. They wouldn't. It's not that serious, I'm not Daddy Warbucks, I can't just pull out $100 bill here and there every time, or $25, $50, and give you a gift card and need. I just can't do that randomly verbatim. I'm not like that. I'm not a miracle worker. If I can't give you that, it's just too bad. You have to accept it. At least it's the thought that counts. Shoot. Got bills to pay, got things to take care of. And all that costs money, especially not in Chicago, as high as everything is, the gas prices, nothing to park places downtown, but also just in this country alone, America, and at the present that we get, and all this stuff. And think about how it costs now. And you want to fund that wall. And that costs too. Man. So what he's trying to push you into is the rich person's lifestyle. And for me to get there, I have to publish my books, get entertainment, be in this wrestling stuff. And that's the only way I'll be rich. But I'm not in it for that. I'm in it because I want to be doing hard work and dedication. I want to have fun. And I just want to show anybody that'll talk crap to me that I'm going to talk it back And if you don't like that, I'm gonna talk it back to you. And you want to kick my butt, I kick it right back. I kick yours back, But I have feel ramifications from it. Because I'm just not going to be a pushover. And I'm just not going to be no wimp, you know. But violence not the sorry. I can walk away from some stuff too, though. you know, if I don't have anything, done nothing, I condone violence. But I can walk away from some stuff when need to. But if it gets where you have to do something, you'll do it. But whatever. But anyway, that's all the more reason for wrestling, because it just be fun. And I know I gotta take to the point that it's gonna be a long schedule. You're gonna be on the road. You're gonna see your people closest to you, family and friends a lot. You'll see them in the time where you get that time. But that's just mad crazy right now. And Samoa Joe would be the pick to be the heavyweight champion, the temporary states champion. Fine, yeah. And why not have anybody else be champion? But they just won't be ready for it. Then turn Kofi Kingston into a joke. And they still got him going around flipping pancakes and stuff with his New Day buddies, his New Day stable mates, Big E and Xavier Woods. I really don't care for what they do with Xavier Woods a whole lot either. Have him be the motivational speaker. He started out with more flair with it, mashing somebody that's like an antagonist in the story. Probably like the guy that left out the company because he was too outspoken and some stuff. Leo Rush. Now you see Bobby Lashley come out. And he's a potential of being a man fit too in the Universal Championship of Brock Lesnar. The Roman Reigns that could be back up there, they make him into a joke. Yeah, we get he's strong and dominant, lifts up trucks, ambulances, and everything. And that's why he's such a good teammate. And what was it? What was that team? Just a mismatch challenge with my favorite girl, Bliss. Team Little Big because he was so muscular and strong and dominant. And he could take on anybody and just won't take crap from anybody. And that's what she wanted and needed in a team with all that stuff on Facebook and all the matches and stuff. That's why, even though they tease the little romances and stuff. And I'll just say, Braun Strowman, you stay away from my future girlfriend. That's why you stay away from my girl. Because one day we're going to go out on a date. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And it could be a lunch. We might do a lunch. And she can have whatever she wants. And I get whatever I want. Yeah. And she may have on average more money than me. A little bit. And to pay the bill, we both split it up together, but she probably take care of it. And I wouldn't even have to put nothing out. She said, I got it. Or whatever. And I'm like, I want to get it. Like, well, it's okay. You want to do it? And I'm like, you let me get it. All right. But then somebody probably say, lesson number one in the day. Never let the woman pay for you. You pay first. And then I end up doing it anyway and say, I got it. She'd be like, damn, I'm amazed. First time anybody ever turned me down and told me they got the bill first when we go out to eat, you got it for us. I'm like, yeah, because, I know you do a lot probably from what I see TV online, and I just wanted to get it for you. And she would say, oh, that's so sweet, a little voice, oh, thank you, or whatever, like that. She's like, yeah, man, boy, you're a gentleman, I like you, or whatever. Most fans ain't like you. And then most of them are cool, whatever, like that. Oh, excuse me, I checked my phone. It's charged. Very cool. But so anyway, and seeing you in that and then being tag team champions or something. I just knew what Brock Lesnar is going to be Universal Champion in 6 months, and everybody Hot Championship. And they go after the Intercontinental Championship or United States Championship, and they don't go for the Universal one, like the one I got over here, like right here, like I showed in the previous video. I got the commemorative one right here. That's what I got. I got the commemorative one right here. I don't like touching my drape over there, so I'm gonna go and get my hands a little bit clean, arms, and I'm gonna spin it by me right. Yep. So I'm back though. I know they started our videos, not my minutes and time up in here, but I got the championship commemorative right here, universal one, right here, and yep, this is what it is. So I wear it around my waist or something like that. It's usually very big and everything. And I got the big one anyways, 169, right? For Russia and my budget for online school. But yeah, I wouldn't want it to initially happen, but it may. Because they go these valuable person are now that's main event and everything. They find the person and it's always say they just get up in the ratings and all. Because they all are caught up in the competition that they have for the other promotion, one of them, they do you to me. So but they get right there and they get where they are in the ratings. Yeah. Because they need to do more different finishes, championships, and they try to do something. And then wait for me to come along to do it. It may happen. Yep. It may happen. And I'm just saying that it may. Now, man, I always predict the outcomes and incomes of SummerSlam. SummerSlam, I can't really. Not at all. Not in any way. And that's this Sunday. So, we don't know what will happen. Well, that's all. And so, be in mind, predictions found, I don't know. Until the end, like you comment and you say what you think about it. Okay. But